My name is Charlotte Lewis. I left in 2014 and the subject I took here was music, media and an EPQ. I was in the last year of Christ College in year 11, which was a school. It was on a different site that was like the one before this. I decided to come here. I had a reputation like already with kind of being in the school, and then knew the teachers really well, and it kind of transitioned across really easily for me to come and be here on the new courses and just being around with friends and such as well who were coming here. And it was just a brand new building. It was all shiny and really exciting to be in here when it was all brand new and get your hands on it and know you were one of the first people in the doors and be one of the first leavers as well. It's like a nice little memory to have. I think I spent a lot of the time in the music studio with friends. That's where I spent most of my free time, and then just being with the teachers and had like building a relationship with them and still being able to communicate with them now as an adult. So I went into the world of work after leaving sixth form and worked with a few kind of different industries, IT, technology, first line support jobs, going off and building websites and just trying my hand at a few different things to work out where I wanted to go. From there I just kind of realised that I had some experience, had a look into what I wanted to do. I knew it was music related, and then saw what I could do with that. Went off to university and took sound and music production, which is the title of it now. When I joined it was creative music technology, which is the one which I'm currently on still. I'm in my third year, a few months off graduating, and it's going really well. It's just new and exciting, and it's just constant challenge and just different things that you're overcoming. Second year of university, I started up a company from one of the modules I had in second year, and it's just all been really exciting moving forward and seeing where we're going next and how we can further ourselves and produce more high quality work while running alongside university, creating really enthusiastic pieces really. So the business is called Immersity, and we specialise in immersive creations for attractions, which is when you go to an escape room or a haunted house and you see the set design and music that's in the background for the ambience, and just having like the props and like triggers that go off, we create all of that stuff. Some implementing sound and technology and different ways you can scare people essentially and just make them feel fully immersed and enjoy their experience, just to make it kind of unique. So we fully tailor all of these for companies such as, like I said, escape rooms and theme parks and such, just to make sure that they've got their very own unique bespoke attraction. Co-founding a business is definitely a kind of step up to what I was used to. I didn't know how I was going to go with it or how I was going to feel, and it's just writing out policies and documents that you don't normally think of. Working alongside university has definitely helped that, because it's working with lecturers who have got their own businesses or they've started their own stuff or they've worked with companies, and they find different ways that they could help support you and help document your stuff on your website and tell you what should be on your portfolio and what should be like documented and such. It's been really helpful in that sense. I think I'm starting to get used to it now. After a few months you kind of get over the initial shock and realise, okay, I've got a task system up, I need to do this is my priority. And it's been helpful, it's an experience, and I'm really enjoying it so far. We've created a 22.2 scale soundscape in the university. We've also worked with escape rooms in Cheltenham, so the actual brand of the escape rooms Cheltenham, and we've put some installations in there, so some props and automating systems. I'm in the process of creating a backing track as well for some of their rooms, and we're working on another room with them soon. We're going for a behind the scenes tour of Fort Park shortly as well, to go behind like their Black Mirror maze and Saw maze and stuff, to see how that works so I can be face to face with them. Boomtown, the festival in the UK, we're in contact with there as well, and recently I've made some contacts with Disney and Universal to hopefully push further forward and work with those in the future. I'd say make a strong portfolio, start building your portfolio up now and make sure that you've got it somewhere, even if you're not keen of the work or you're worrying about the quality of it. It shows how far you've come over the years. So in 5 years time you may say to someone, hey, I've gone to sixth form in university, here's how my work's produced, or here's how it's progressed, and you've just got documentation of that. And it's nice to look back as well and see how you've improved, because myself, I can be very self-critical. So it's nice to see the improvement of your own work and just knowing that you've got that there in place. I think also don't give up, surround yourself with positive people and just allow people to compliment you and just accept that if you weren't good at what you do, people wouldn't tell you that you are. So just keep pushing towards it and you will achieve it as long as you work hard enough, and don't give up, because that's the most important thing. Everyone in music has got their reason to be there and you know what yours is, so just keep going for that reason and just keep being creative and pursuing it, and you'll achieve what you want to achieve. The bonds that I made with the teachers definitely helped. So Mrs. Austin, when she was here, she pushed me to be the best that I could be music-wise, and she was just the loveliest person, same as a lot of the other teachers as well. So they all just want to help you and make sure that you are doing the best you can and producing high quality work and getting you ready to, whether you go on to university or for work, so that when you finish and you leave, you're in the best position you can be to go out and communicate with people and get where you want to be. And then being given the opportunity to come back here and talk now, it shows how much of a bond I had with here and how much I've got with this school, because it reflects on you as a person. And when you grow up, you may not see it now, but you'll look back and you'll think, oh, do you know, I actually miss those days of being there and being back, and just I wish that I could just go back and relive some of it, because the memories will stick with you for a lifetime. Yeah, so I'm at University of Gloucestershire, and the course I'm taking is Creative Music Technology, which the name has now changed to Sound and Music Production. So if you did want to apply, that's what the name is under now. You don't actually need to play any instruments for the course. It just kind of depends on what you want to do and how you want to go into it. So it's a lot more to do with behind the scenes, making music, technology, live sound production, videos, how to mix audio, live streams, etc. I actually play an instrument, which helped a little bit because I was able to record myself and my band, which I'm actually in as well, called Down That Out. So going on to them, we've done so much over the last few years. We released an EP on Spotify and we've played shows across the UK and in Wales, which was phenomenal. And we've opened for some amazing bands like Junior and such. We've really pushed for that. And the next few years, we're hoping to release an album and hopefully play some festivals and get back out there on stage and go out on like a mini tour across the UK again. And we're on all social medias as well, and got a website as well, which is downthatout.co.uk, and Down That Out on Facebook. So I play guitar mostly. I'm also able to play drums and bass, which helps when explaining parts to band members. I'm actually the original founder of the band with Jo, who was another alumni here with me. We were on the same course. She's the singer of our band, but I founded the band and got everyone together. And then just kind of, I'm the rhythm guitarist. And then you've got Jo, who's on lead guitar, Ryan on drums, and Amy on bass as well. And we've just kind of, we're all equal. We all strive to push and write songs and bits of instrumentation and such. So I think we're all very much equal in the band. There's no one who's better than the rest, but I think I'm definitely the funniest. So that's documented on camera now.
I don't care for your macho attitude. You think you're funny, but you just can't read the room. Doing anything to feed your ego. Never thought that you would sing so low, and not impressed by the way you shift the blame. Shut off the weight of the guilt you love to claim. Think you're above it, but you're really just the same. Consequences of mistakes you made are piling up and spilling out. And I'm content living a life without seeing your face again.
So the biggest achievement-wise, I think there's been a few that I could think of. Notably, we've Down That Out, my band have had some songs played on the radio, online stations, specifically on one called Music Saturday. On that, they listened to the song, and afterwards the guy who was presenting actually said that my tone was very reminiscent of Green Day. They've always been my favourite band, so kind of having that compliment was a massive thing, and I was on all social medias like, oh my god, you just said this, and that was a really nice feeling. I think also just having the opportunity to start this business up and making connections with Disney and Universal and being able to say, yeah, I'm connected with the president of Hong Kong's Disneyland on LinkedIn, and it's how does that happen? I think just in general creating a band and being part of an amazing kind of team within both work and universe, just everything that I've done I'm proud of. I think that I wouldn't be the person today if it wasn't for everything that I've accomplished, but I think the one that definitely stand out is the guitar with Green Day and just making these connections for Immersity, which has been absolutely phenomenal.